Oh, okay, not the
Lay an egg.
thing. Oh,
Good.
okay, that's fine.
What else were you gonna do?
The separation from the hip on the shoulder blade.
Okay. So how do you do it? Laying an egg is the biggest one.
Wait, I know it.
What else?
Wait.
Boy, that was
I
really
can do
nice.
it.
I'm all for that one. Oy, oy, oy. Come here, Mega. I mean,
Wait, I
Micah.
know it. I know it.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's
on the clip?
shoulder to the ground.
Yeah.
Wait, that just
I don't
messes
even
me
know that.
up.
Point your shoulder to the ball.
Yeah.
Which club
Cause
should
just one
I
time we
use?
were there.
There you go.
Pretty cool place too, yeah.
Huh? Yeah, but it's all swing speed. Okay, come here you guys. Ava, you too. So we're doing a clinic. Okay, an hour and a half clinic. Just all of us. And we're gonna do a couple takes, by the way, so we're gonna cheat a little bit.
What is cheat?
We're not cheating, don't think of it as cheating. But I need to have I'm doing this all for my PGA stuff, and I have to, every year I have to turn in X amount of videos to show that I actually give lessons and I have some idea of what I'm talking about. So some of the stuff that we're going to talk about might be a little bit over your head, but the two of you, we've already talked about it. And I've already talked about it more so with you than anybody, okay? So for the next 4 weeks, each time that we meet, we're going to talk about, today's going to be all full swing, next week will be shorthand and chipping, then we're going to do putting, and then we're going to do bunker play, okay? So I'm trying to drag out bunker play to get us to where we will actually have access to outside and it'll be warm enough to go outside and hop in a bunker for a little while, okay? And if not, we'll just kind of simulate a bunker. Maybe we'll go get some sand. Bring it in here. I'm just kidding. We won't get but today, the whole point of what I want to work on today and show you guys is how to change your ball. Okay? So, as we get warmed up, I just want you guys to hit, and we already know that you hit a draw, right? We already know that you're starting to hit a draw, okay? You used to only hit a fade. And Micah, you hit a fade. I mean, you hit a draw too. Do you know what a draw is?
Is it something good?
Yes. A draw's good, especially for a girl. Boys, really good boy players tend to hit a fade. Really good girl players tend to hit a draw. Okay, so we want to teach a draw. A draw goes a little bit farther, that's why. Boys are a little bit stronger, so they can afford to hit that fade, which doesn't go as far. So what I'm talking about is our ball flight. And this thing on the screen, it doesn't totally, see how it just shows where your ball's going? That's not totally accurate, okay? So there's 2 ways, and if it's over your head, tell me, and I'll make it make sense, okay? So there's 2 things that we're always looking for as it relates to your golf swing, okay? It's your path of your whole club and the face of your club right that second you hit the ball.
Oh, that thing. Like the clothes thing with the pen.
Yep, so I'm going to show you a couple things. Where's my giant club? My giant club, so this should show you a little bit easier, okay? So this is the face of my club, right? And your face, when you line up, is square, true? This, what would this be? Open, right? So now your face is open, okay? What would that be?
Closed.
Closed. Make sense? So think about it. So now if we hit a ball, think about what happens to our ball if we hit it with our club face like this.
Goes left.
Goes left. What does our ball do if we hit it like this?
Goes right.
Goes right. What does it do if we do this?
Goes perfectly straight.
Goes perfectly straight. But that's all as it relates to our face. So we're going to add a little something to that, okay? So here's our ball. Get rid of this for a minute. Here's the kicker though, okay? We have to add in a little something to that whole thing. And if you can understand this, you can really become a really great player, because then you can determine where your ball goes before you hit it. You know what I mean? Right now we're kind of at the point where you hit and you kind of look at your ball and you're like, what happened? Right? Great players know what's going to happen before they hit. Okay? And it's because they understand this relationship from their face, and this part's a little bit more complicated, but this part's called your path. Okay? So the path that my club head takes on the way back, and the path that my club head takes on my way through is called my path. Okay? Is Zara here? You two haven't seen each other in a while, have you?
I haven't seen her in 2 months. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And I haven't seen her in like a year. I know. And I haven't seen you in like 5 months. Nice
Well,
job on
I'm happy I
Copperhead.
could bring you guys together.
Hello, how are you?
How are you?
I'm good.
Excellent. So come and sit all right here, actually. Even closer. 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 Hello, Zara. That's right, you go on there. Alright. Zara, you didn't miss anything. You missed nothing. So, here's what we gotta do. We have to stage. We're filming this right now. So you guys have to look really interested and like, oh, that's so interesting, and ask me questions. Yeah, but I'm gonna cut it so that you won't hear this part. This part's just between us. Okay? So what I have to do is, I was telling these guys earlier, I have to turn in video to PGA to show them that in fact I teach them. Okay? And then they listen to what I have to say. They make sure that I'm nice to you guys. They make sure like I'm engaging to my students, all that kind of stuff. But besides all that, I really do want to teach you some stuff. And you two in particular, we've been working hard on this stuff. Maika, this will be a little bit, I know, I get Mega and Micah. This will be a little bit over your head, a tiny bit over your head. And Ava, this is right smack in the middle of what we're working on right now, okay? So this is really good that the 4 of you are here together. And I'm happy you're here. So, check out my giant club. We were talking about face and path. So the only way, every time your ball goes somewhere, okay, every time your ball goes out there, and let's say you hit it good, we know where your face was and your path was based on your ball flight, okay? So sometimes your ball flight might go really hard, low and left. Sometimes it might go high and turn right. Sometimes it goes dead straight, okay? So I want you guys to understand why. Because if you can understand why, then you can like determine this before you actually hit. So today, the whole point of today is I want you to be able to intentionally change your ball flight. Okay? Because there'll be a time, and there'll come a day soon enough where that's alright, we're not hitting it with this thing anyways. But there'll come a day when you guys will be on a par 4 and you're in the middle of the fairway and the pin's over on the right and there's a big bunker right here, and you're gonna want to hit a fade, intentionally hit a fade, which means your ball starts straight and falls off to the right. You're gonna want to intentionally hit a fade into that pin. Okay? And you guys are just getting good enough right now where all of a sudden this is all of a sudden like important. Last year if we were having this conversation, this would have been like, wow, right over your heads. Because last year it was kind of like you saw the ball, you hit the ball, and then you went and found it and hit it again. True? Now you guys are getting good enough where all of a sudden your ball is like, you're curving your ball. Make sense? So I want you to understand how your ball curves and why it curves. So as it relates, hand me those sticks behind you if you would. As it relates to, if you guys can get your head around this, it's just, there's adults that don't understand this, okay? And I think I've explained it once before to Zara. And Mega, I've tried to explain it to you.
Hey, I got it.
but I think she
got it.
she cut me off. Okay. So this, let's pretend my ball is sitting perfectly on this line. Okay? We can't get it to sit on there because it's on the line to stick. So anything on this side of your ball, so where your ball falls, this yellow line is your target line. Okay? So if you set your club on there, if we went behind here and looked, this should be aiming at your target. Okay? So let's pretend the pin's way up there somewhere. Okay? So this line is an imaginary line. It's called the target line. You can't see it. Right? You watch football, you ever see when they like put the imaginary line where the first down's supposed to be? Imagine this thing when you're playing golf. Okay? I know, you two don't watch football. Ava watches football, right? Ava was like, I know exactly what you're talking about. You two are like, huh? Make sense? Imaginary target line, when we look down at the ball, there it is. Okay? So as it relates to your face, look at my giant club. Here my face is square to the target line. And how do we know it's square?
Because it's square.
This is a big word. Anybody know the word?
Because your club
If
face
if Michael gets this word before you three,
is square.
it's square to the target line, but there's a word for it. It's called perpendicular. Ever heard that
Oh,
word
we
before?
learned that in school.
See? Perpendicular. Okay? Perpendicular. Look, this is a right angle. You see the right angle? Perpendicular means it cuts it perfectly in half. So this is not perpendicular. True? So this is, so let's pretend this is my face of my
I
club.
know what perpendicular is. You
Oh.
know when you learn something in first grade and it like talks about frogs and then you turn around.
Sure. Check it out. The face of my club, and we're using this giant face so that you can see it easier. The face of my club is now perpendicular to my target line. Okay? That means we're square. Okay? And this is super important. And this is super important because we also put our feet on, say we have railroad tracks. We put our feet on a railroad track to the left of your target line. Does that make sense? Your feet don't actually aim at the target. True?
Yeah.
True?
Straight up.
We all know that?
Yeah.
Our feet, where do our feet aim?
Parallel.
Parallel left of our target. Okay?
I got that.
Because what happens, thank you. What happens if our feet are aiming at the target? Now all of a sudden our face is
It's open.
Bingo. Okay, it's all making sense. Okay. Thank you, Mega. Okay, so here we are. And just so we get some terminology and understand what the heck we're talking about, now our feet are on that parallel line. Our face is here.
Perpendicular.
Our face is perpendicular to our target line. Okay.
Open. Open.
Open.
Don't open it.
Closed.
I
Bingo.
said first.
So what if I were to swing
Closed.
with a closed face?
Depends where your path goes.
Oh, what a beautiful.
Depends where your path goes. Thank you. That was me.
That was such a good answer because you're exactly correct. Okay. Just because your face is closed doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna like go curve left. Are you with me? So here's where the hard part comes in. Are you still with me then?
No.
If you guys can get this, this will rock your world as a golfer. Okay? Yellow line is our what? Target line? So here comes the whole thing of what path is. Mega, hang with me. Are you still talking? Okay, hang with me.
I could tell you everything that we're learning is fine.
Really?
Yeah.
And make it make sense?
Yeah.
Here we go. Ava needs to hear this. And Micah needs to hear this too. And now, and we're going to put you to the test in a few minutes because I want to see you change your ball flight. I want you to intentionally change your ball flight. So here we go. If your face, and the target line is important, it's this imaginary line. Here's our face, okay? So we said here's our face, it's going to be left. So it means our face is pointing that way. That's all it means. It doesn't mean my club is traveling down that line. All it means, and this is all taken at that moment you hit the ball. Moment of impact. Our face is pointing that way. Okay? That's what it would be actually saying. Capiche? So if it was aiming this way, this line would be over here. Okay? So right now, this line represents our face. Okay? Now we're going to introduce path. Okay, ready? So just because our face is here doesn't really matter. So our path is any time our club is moving. Okay? So it's as it relates to the target line. This would be outside the target line. Okay? This is inside the target line. Capiche? This
Straight
is
back.
down the target line. Okay? Make sense? Huh? All this stuff, by the way, relates to putting too. So we're going to talk about it again when we putt. And Ava and I just talked about this when we putted. Ava's putting, she likes to go outside the target line, and then she loops around and eventually comes down the target line. Okay?
Oh, I know the 3 different types of swing. It's in and in. It's out and
When did you learn this?
And out and out. It's called and you told us how like AJ has the in and in. We were in there. We were all sitting there for 2 hours and you were giving us a lecture. And then we were eating oranges.
Just saw her asleep that day? I remember this.
Oh, I remember the oranges and the grapefruit. I don't remember.
I gave Tyree his first grapefruit ever a couple days ago. He said it tasted like medicine. Okay.
Oh, and this is just lightning bag.
Christy's what?
Lightning her bag.
What was in there? Oh, stole everything? Alright, watch. This is where it gets super tricky. Okay? So now, our path. This would be out. Well, out to out's pretty hard, but this would be out to in. Okay? This would be in to out. Still following? So this is where, let's say, I swing in and I swing out way over here. Okay, so now this is my path. So my path, work with me again, this is the moment of truth. My path is open to my imaginary target line. True? My path is also open to my club face. True?
Club is close to the back.
Oh, you nailed it.
I know.
I'm so happy you're really following what I'm saying. Did you follow?
Yeah.
Zara, did you follow?
See, and you think I
Ava,
don't
did you
know
follow?
anything.
Kinda? I'm so impressed that you really followed that because it's so true. That's the moment of truth. Just this one is
But
our,
that's also open to the target line.
say it again.
Oh, but
This
that's
is
also
the moment of truth. Because, look, this one right here is our club face. Our club face is open to our imaginary target line, but it's actually closed to the path. What's this ball gonna do? No. The magic question. What's this ball gonna do?
Hit a draw. I raised my hand. I followed the rules, and she's next to me.
I would have called on you, Zara. Unfortunately, somebody here had to chime in before I was able to call on you. This ball is going to draw. Okay? This ball is going to
Can I
start.
show you what a fade does?
Yes. So come and help me out. Show me a fade. I want to know.
Goes left and it goes right.
This, show me the path.
Okay.
So this one's path.
Watch everyone goes that way.
Okay, remember, this is path.
Yeah.
So where's the face to the path if we're trying to hit a fade?
This is the
Path.
The path.
Where's our
And
face
this
gotta
is
be?
the face.
Bingo.
knew it.
No, duh. You with me? You with me?
Yes.
Kind of. You two are totally with me. Ava, are you with me? Have you ever thought about this? It's good. Huh? So here's the kicker. Who's coming to demonstrate? Who's coming to demonstrate a fade?
A fade?
A fade.
I'll do it.
So if we were to hit a fade, here, I'm gonna move this thing.
So if
We're just pretending we're not actually hitting that ball, correct? True? If we're actually hitting a fade. Let's see.
So you would keep this square, and you set up, and then come back here, and when you come through, you keep this closed to the target line, but this is open to the pass. So you would go like, excuse me? I mean, wait, sorry. Like,
Yeah.
excuse me? What is this?
You're right.
What is this? The face.
You're right. I can't believe you guys actually understand this. I'm telling you, there's adults that don't understand this.
I don't
I
understand.
don't